Hello, this video by needlepointers.com will show you how to make a crayon box and coloring book for your American Girl doll or any 18-inch doll. To make the crayon box, the first thing you do is you take your box, you take it apart like I did here, and you use a copy machine and the color copy on your copy machine and reduce it by 35%. Here is the paper where I have reduced it down, as you can see. The next thing we're going to do is cut it out. When we cut it out though, on this side where it gets glued, I always do it just a little bit wider so it'll glue easily. But I'm going to start to show you how to cut it out and then cut it out exactly on the lines, just like it shows you here. And as I said, right here, I want you to cut it just a little bit wider so it glues and it stays. Okay, so I'll be back in a little while after I've cut this out. As you can see, I now have it cut out. The next thing you do is you have to glue this onto cardstock or an old greeting card. And I just use an old greeting card that I have. Glue stick. And glue it right onto the greeting card. Now we're going to cut this out just like we cut the paper before. And I have one, say I cut it out. Now I have one that I've already cut out, so I'll show you what I do next. Here it is, cut out. The next thing you need to do is you need to, with a ruler, wherever the box is going to be folded, you need to fold it up. And if you do not know where it needs to be folded, just use your crayon box, the original one, for an example. So we need it here. I'm going to need it here. At this end. Then for the top, we need to fold this down and these. The flap. Here and here. Now it's time to put it together. As you can see, you just fold it up. What we're going to do is we're going to glue this right here with a glue stick. And then what I recommend is you take a rubber band and you just rubber band it together until the glue dries. And after the glue dries, you have a cute little crayon box like that. Now let's go on to the coloring book. What I did for this, I used a coloring book that I had, and I copied the cover and the back of the coloring book on my printer using the colored print feature, and I reduced the pages by 25%. Then I copied a few pages from the inside of the coloring book, reducing them at 25%. You then staple it together, and you have a cute little coloring book and crayon box for your American Girl doll. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please like, share, and comment. Also subscribe. Visit needlepointers.com for more craft projects for your doll. A link will be in the description below.